to Ollie's because that's
Not alive. Sounds like Frankenstein. Using up some bolts. Everyone's okay. Orange. Been a nice day today. Started off miserable. Picked up nice. Went on, no thumbs up. You see where I've been bent there? Look at me here. Couldn't bent all over now. Been in the sun today. Ding dong, ding dong. Face is bent. Took a crispy bacon slice. One on, for fuck's sake. What's going on with you all? Oh, I'm in bad pain today. Neck. One on still, only one on. On, we're lucky. Don't forget to push the like button, which is a thumbs up. Push the thumbs up as you come on. Next to me in the middle there. One thumb up out of 13. Come on, guys. You can be better than that. Come on. You know, I was just running like a tap today with the being in the sun, being out in the garden, out the window in the garden. I was running already. Running after the hay fever time again. My eyes aren't bad, just my nose. I think Matt Emma said he was bad today and all. Rich T, Biscuit 78, good evening, mate. Everyone in the chat tonight. Modern Day, Gandhi, yeah, Brian, yes, good. I'm good, yeah. Peter DeVox, welcome to the show, Peter. Love you all the world. Love you all, honey. You know that we're all here together, each other, helping each other in the world, because there's no one else who can help each other, so we've got to help each other. A lot of people come on here who haven't got anyone else in their life, so we're like a support for like a family channel to help people with depression and people who are fed up in the world, and just have a talk to each other and let each other know that there's quite a few people who've been contacting the last couple of weeks are really, really suffering from bad depression. But you've got to look at the depression like this. You're out, you go out for the day, you get the kids all ready, you make a big picnic, you get there, boom, fucking clouds open, big dirty grey cloud comes through, boom, from the lightning. Then that's depression. That's how easy it can hit you. So you can get it gradually coming up, creeping up on you. Sometimes you can just get it, boom, in a heartbeat. But just like them clouds, you've got to keep praying. The Lord Jesus Christ is there. You might not believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, but he believes in you. He's the light and he's the way to be. He teaches love. Love is the most powerful emotion in the world. We all love each other in here. So all that love between us all, helping each other, loving each other, and trying to help each other, give them the leg up when someone's down, helping them when they're at rock bottom, means a lot. Just a little text to say to someone, come on, you can get through this. You've got to keep believing about it. And just like the thunderstorm comes, then all of a sudden the bright silver shine light comes where the clouds dissipate and the light comes through. Every cloud has a silver lining in the end. That's what it's like. So you've got to keep fighting. You might have it for a week, you might have it for a couple of weeks. If you're suffering for it for months, you need to go to a doctor. Go and speak to a doctor and tell them what you feel like. Do not sit there suffering in silence, because there's nothing worse. So if you broke your leg, you go straight to the hospital and say, look, I broke my leg. They put a pot on your leg just to get it to start to heal. If you cut yourself seriously bad, or if a knife went through your leg, an accident, or you couldn't see properly, you'd go and see a doctor about your eyes. Or if you could chop your hand off accidentally with a saw or something, you go and get your hand sorted in the hospital with a man. So you have to go and see someone. So it's a bit like depression. It's an easy way for me to explain this. So you've got two 10-stone men on the seesaw. So you've got your brain here, and you've got gamma, beta, serotonin, all different things, beta, gamma, all them type of things in your brain, which are chemicals. Now, sometimes you get too much chemical build up or not enough chemicals. So what you do, you go to the doctors, they'll give you the medication. I don't know what medication he'll give you, but he will give you when you tell him the symptoms. It's not Bart Simpson, Homer Simpson. It's the symptoms, yeah. So they will help you. So don't please suffer in silence, because there's help out there to be got. And don't think, oh, I daren't tell anyone I've got mental health issues. I've had mental health issues. There's nothing wrong having mental health issues. We've all got them in our life. No matter how old you are, you can be 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old and get it. You can be 90-year-old and get it. Everyone at some time in their life gets depression or gets fed up and down in the dumps. But we all deal with it in different ways. You can't sit under the blankets with the fucking curtain shut day in, day out, because you'll go downhill more and more. You're not eating properly, you're not drinking water, you're not exercising, you're going to get worse and worse. So you need to. The Journal GC just got banned from someone. I don't know what that means then. I know I've had it today a little bit. So you can't sit suffering or being depressed on your own and saying, I can beat this. You need help. So you go to the doctor. So you've got a 10-stone man, a 20-stone man sat on that seesaw. So the seesaw is going to go down. You've got a 10-stone man there, so he's going to go up. So that's the chemicals in your brain. This is the easiest way for me to explain it to layman's terms, instead of me come out with big long words like a doctor. So the 20-stone man sat here. So to balance it up, you'd have to have another 10-stone man this side. So the scales would balance. So that would be the chemicals going in your brain and balancing the chemicals in your brain, so your brain's balanced out. It's like a seesaw, like say a 10-stone man, but a 20-stone man, it's always going to be in the air. You put another 10-stone man on, you'd be balancing chemicals out in your brain. And after a few months of being on these tablets, then you start feeling better. But when you first start, it might be a bit groggy, you might be down a little bit, you might be a bit sweating, things like that on them. But after your body will adapt to them, and you'll feel a lot better. But please don't sit and don't get help. Even anyone who's been sexually abused as a child, anyone who's had a child being raped or abused, or anyone who's had anyone, the family members hurt, go and get help, because you think you can get out your head. You can't. My brother was sexually abused as a child. He got raped in a home when he was in Medhamsley, I think it's called, up near past Durham, I think it was. And he got raped in there, and he was taking glue, he was taking gas, sniffing gas. I mean, we were going mad when we were younger. What the fuck are you taking that shit for? And we didn't realise it was his way of coping. He started taking the drugs, and then he started being on heroin stuff, and he had a life of misery. And he was a good kid as well, a good kid. But he ended up taking his life when he was 38 years old, hanged himself on the door in the house he lived at. Absolute horrendous it was. And all them years he'd got criminals and got help, and thinking he could beat it by taking the drugs. All they do is mask them. So if you're masking your pain or your depression or whatever you've got, or where you've been abused, with getting up every day by drinking a bottle of whiskey or something, or taking blue diazepam or whatever, or taking types of medication, that's just a crutch. That's just a patch. That's all it is. It's just a patch. Like if you cut your hand there, you're going to put a patch on your hand. If your hand's cut wide open, you'd need a massive bandage on you, or you need stitches. So you can just mask over it, but you get the next day, then you've got a hangover. The depression's even worse because the chemicals aren't working properly, even more worse than because you put chemicals in. Alcohol is a mind-altering chemical, same as cocaine, same as all these other drugs that you can take, and you think, I'll have a bit of gear. Next minute, boom, you're paranoid, you get cocaine psychosis, you get more fucking depression, you've got no money, you've got no gas, you've got no electric. So don't go on these fucking stupid things. I was on that crap on and off for 20 years. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I can be any fucking doctor in the world when it comes to talking about drugs or training or depression. I've been through it all. I've got loads of people we've helped, 120 people we've saved from committing suicide in the last 4.5, 5 years coming up. But you need to get help. You can't do it because you're not trained in that type of thing. You don't know the ins and outs of depression. I just have to look at my Bobby. I've looked after him for over 30 years, been a care worker for him for all that time. And I just have to look at him in a certain way, and I can see he's going to start tomorrow. I can see him doing something with his hand, or he'll start twitching or something. I can see by the body language he's going to be bad. So if you've got them traits where you think, I'm going to be bad here, you need to go and stay with somebody, maybe if you can, like a loved one, but don't surround yourself with these people when you're taking drugs, because all they want to do is be on the drugs with you. They're your friend, and then when your drugs are gone, then they go. And then when your alcohol's gone, then they go. They're not your friends. Your friends are your family. Friends who put food on the table for you to eat. put their arm around you and talk to you, watch the telly with you. The ones who just come to the door and want to go on drugs with you, not your friends. So if you've got drug dealers' numbers in your phone, get that phone chip out and fucking hide them numbers away. Don't ever go back to it. Just get it out your head. Get it out your head. Throw it away, and then start living your life, because the Lord gives you life to live. You're here for a short time, not a long time, but we're here for a good time. So you need to make every day, live every day as if this is your last day on earth. Imagine I was doing that every day. This is my last day today. I'm never going to give up tomorrow. I'm going to make this day the best day. I'm going to be positive all the way through it. You'll go to bed, that's how I live my life. Every day I go up every day and say, thank you, Lord, for another day on this earth. Thank you for letting us wake up today to this beautiful day. Even if it's raining, it's still a beautiful day. And you get out of bed, feel positive, think positive, and you will be positive. But if you think negative thoughts will find you. Negativity just brings more negativity, and then you just go down. Yeah, people judging people. Nobody can judge anyone. Be judged, be judged, and be not judged. The Lord said that the meek shall inherit the earth, and that's what I think is happening now. A lot of people in the world are suffering with depression. They're suffering with fucking horrible illnesses, and not many people are doing things about it. They're not even bothered about it. Yeah, Jesus judge all nothing. We can just do the best we can, I say. Yeah, but if you can't keep sitting in your bedroom, you can't keep turn the light off, you can't keep stop eating properly, because the more you do that, the more it manifests in you, more depression comes, the more money you spend on alcohol, the more when you spend on drugs, you just get addicted to another drug then, so you just hooked on something else that's no good. You need to get help, you need professional help. 94 on, so I'm going to be on here tonight till about half 8, maybe a little bit less. And then I'm going to be off for half an hour, and I'm going to come back on. Paddy Conroy's coming on from 9 o'clock till 10. So he's booked in with us as well. So we've got a treat tonight. So there's me till 8:30 on here tonight. Yeah. So I'm not going to talk about depression all night. Obviously, people know this, that, and the other. So just a few stories in my day. So what was one of a couple of stories I'll tell you about? I think I remember one, Speedy. So me and Speedy had a bit of trouble over Billingham, and we had to go, which is about 5-6 miles from where we lived in Stockton. Speedy was fucking dangerous. He would shoot any fucker, he would stab anyone. He was fucking crazy, but he was like a left lieutenant for me, you know. He would just go and do the jobs what he needed to do, just a soldier. Put his hat on and pull bally on, and he'd be fucking, the job would be done. And off he said. So we went to this place. It was called. It was over Billingham. We went over there, and this lad owed Speedy 300 quid. He'd given this gear some ecstasy, and he bumped him. So we goes over to this place. We found out he was in there. We went to the barman. So we goes over, and it was Elgin's. It was called. It was run by Don LaRoche. Little Donny he got the Eclipse when we used to run the Eclipse in the old days. And him and Lloyd, got it. So I took over because they couldn't control that many people come from all over the country. I'd got them people from all over to come. So we had the massive raid clubs. But we went over to get this money because we had Billingham boxed off as well. So we goes over to get this 300 quid. And it was a pub day. Sorry, it was a Christmas time. So you know at Christmas parties you get like all the lads are out. And then maybe another week all the lasses will have their do. So there's a pub and it's full of about 150 people, and they put all blokes, all been out drinking, all. I can't remember what they do, whether all with the Wrangler jackets on that were out there, and denim jackets and stuff. So we've got in there, or you could see they could have a fight, quite a few of them. We've got anyway. We stood to the bar, and he said, "You got my money?" And he went, "Oh, what it is?" He sat and the other side. He hit him in the face with a bottle. He smashed all his fucking face in, stabbed him in the face twice with a bottle, and he killed the cunt. So this lad jumped up, and he had a Wrangler jacket on. He went back to me, have a fight. And I remember hitting him. I hit him with a left jab. Just threw a jab out and smacked him right on the chin. He hit the fucking fruit machine, and it went bum 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 bum. And I thought, you know, the cowboy, not cowboys, the films when they hit them and the money comes out, nothing came out. It was fucking good. Anyway, about 4 of them got up. I went, "Come on then," and they went, "That's Brian Cockerill. You fucking mental." And they went, "Oh, fucking hell." So we went back over, and the owner of the pub came out and said, "Look, if I give you the money, will it be okay?" So Speedy got the 300 quid off him. So that's what he was like. He was fucking mad. He was all like fucking of Goodfellas. You know, the little one that Tim, what was he called? The little one, I can't really fucking name now. Joe Patashi, I think he's called. He's like him, fucking crackers, absolutely crackers. I remember him waiting for a lad one night. He hid round the back behind the dustbin for about 6 hours and got the lad put a gun to his head. So he owed him up. I don't know what he owed, but he owed money. But that's how determined he would be. He'd like lie under the car out the front and wait for somebody or under the caravan or something. He's fucking crazy. He absolutely crazy he was. But yeah, he's passed away now. He got shot to death. He was doing a deal with these lads in Middlesbrough, and he was getting score and crack off them. Anyway, they come over, and he went, "All right." And he went, "Yeah, I'm all right." So he's like that talking. He sat there. He was in I think he was in a Cosmos, I think. Anyway, he comes up to him and he said, "Oh, have you got that stuff?" And yeah, I've got it here. And the lad said to the lad who was with him, because there was two of the lads, that said, "Excuse you, Smith." He was smiling at them, and he went, "This is the last time you're going to smile." And he went and boom, blew him after the shotgun right through the fitting, went right through the seat. The bullets right through the seat, through the back seat and everything. Blew him in half. It did. Anyway, he still got out and tried to have a fight with him, even though he got fucking shot. Anyway, he fucking fell on the floor and they threw a carpet on him. Anyway, the lads got caught. They got 3 years jail. They got one died after about 12 years in jail. But he got shot the fuck. There, nearly everyone I know have been shot to death over the years. People who live in the area have gone just not here no more because of that. So I remember when Duffy got shot. I remember Duffy. These lads, because I lived in Redcar then. So I was at Redcar, and I was back. There was Dave Williams. He was the best fighter. I beat him in a fight, but he never lost for 12 years. And it was him. There was another lad called George. I think there was 6 of them went looking for Lee Duffy and Lee Harrison. Lee Harrison's mate, he used to have what was his car? Volkswagen Golf, the white one, where the roof used to come off. And so they're in a place called the Pool Hall. Now the Pool Hall is in South Bank, it's on the right hand side. The fake author didn't even know what the Pool Hall was, because I said, you don't know, fucking, you don't even know what the Pool Hall is, you're on the bread of it. So what it was a place where you used to play pool. That's why it was called the Pool Hall. And there was one-armed bandits in it, and there was a little cafe with like plastic seats where you get when you go to the bingo at the like Redcar or at the fair type thing. You sit there, and then plastic seats with them seats. There were green seats and yellow, and they were stuck to the floor where they were bolted. So the bloke owned it was okay when we came in. So Lee stood there, and this kid stood there. He used to come in. He used to have he'd have about 10 quid or something, just throw it in the air like that, all no coins and that, 20 pence and stuff. Scramble, he used to shout, and all the kids used to get it. So there was 4 kids, there was 3 of them stood with coats, and one was freezing, he never had a coat. Lee said, "Where's your coat, son?" He went, "I haven't got one." Lee said, "Yeah," he took his coat off and gave the kid his coat. It drowned the kid, but Lee said that he took his coat off his back to give the kid a coat. That's how good-hearted he was. So anyway, we're in this place. So these lads have come looking for Lee. They've got teamed up. They've gone to get a shotgun. It was at Brian Charlton's on the Longlands. It was at the garage. So they've gone in the pool hall looking for Lee. Lee Duffy and either went north, so somebody's contacted him and told him that they're out looking for you in the car 2 or 3 carfuls there was of them. I think there was 6 of them. Six people. There's 6 of them, 2 carfuls, 6 of them. So Mickey Stahl was there as well, bodybuilder. So they've gone looking for Lee. And he's gone into the Longlands. So he's gone into the Longlands, and in there, Dave Williams just sawn the shotgun in half. He's got it on them like a vice. He's sawn the double barrel shotgun. He's even though it's a big long one, he's cut it down to like that short one. Anyway, come out. "I'll fucking shoot you, Duffy." Dave's got it. Dave Williams. "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking shoot you." So Duffy went, "Over there, show me. How are you, silly cunt? Sack all them screaming and shouting. Come on, I'm right next to you. Why do you need to shout? Howie, come on to me, an old daft cunt. Come on, big man. Come on, Mr. Williams. Come on, big man." Fucking ass went. So the other one said, "I'll do it. And they didn't. So they ran and jumped. So one of them, he said to the lad, before he come in, he said to him, "Are you with these here?" The lad was about 18 stone. Another one of them daft cunt fucking bodybuild, Mr. England was Mr. Britain, Great Britain. "Are you with these here?" Lee said. And he went, "No, I'm just here to buy a car," because it was a car garage, the Longlands garage. So the big daft bodybuilder, one of that daft Elwood fucking mates, shit himself, cacked his fucking pants. Lee went to him, Oh, he said, okay, then, mate. He blagged it. He was looking for the car that shit house. So anyway, Lee blagged them. Not blagged them. He weighted them up because he didn't have the bottle. He knew they didn't have the bottle to pull the trigger, and they just jumped in the cars and fucked off. And then when I seen them, because they came to me to have a fight with Lee, they want to pay me $2,000. And this is after I'd had the fight with him. And I went to the house. He said, "Oh, I liked how he turned it around." He said 6 of us went looking for him with a shotgun and fucking baseball bats. And then he ended up coming looking for us. He said, I've got to admit, he said, when he was shouting at him, when I was shouting at him, he said didn't even bat an eyelid. He was just sat there, like just as calm as I am now, just sat there. How did he say? No, like, oh, Peter White, oh, shit themselves with a gun. Didn't have no fear whatsoever. And he ended up fighting Dave Williams later on in the fight. So happy with that Dave Williams. He run red card. His dad was called Don Williams, and he used to be the best gym in England. So Don Williams was the first person to go to America in this area and go to America and go to Gold's Gym where Arnold's was and all that. And he went over there with Tom Platz and all, and he brought bodybuilders back. One bodybuilder back he brought back was called Bertel Fox. If you look in the 1983, Mr. Olympia, I trained with him for 14 days. He came to Redcar and he stayed there. He was 17.5 stone, he was about 5'7". He was fucking huge, monstrously big. Like, he was like one of the best bodybuilders in the world. He should have won the Mr. Olympia's robbed. Black lad from I think he's from Bradford, I think he's from. So I'm training in the gym with him because he was training with another lad. The other lad was called Marlon Darton. Marlon Darton was Mr. America. He was also in quite a lot of movies. So I was training with Marlon Darton for about 2 days. But he liked to train strict, and Bertel was there anyway. So there was a photographer film. It was called Chris Lund, I think he was called, and it was like Muscle Magazine or something. It was called whatever monthly or something. And he came in. So I'm training with Bertel. He said, "Oh, can you help Bertel?" I said, "Yeah." So he was doing deadlifts with about 4 plates. So he put 6 on, but he put them on the rack. So he put them on the rack and then took it off the rack, and then pretended like he'd just done six reps with 6 plates. He couldn't lift 6 plates. So that's when it was all bullshit. So you see him and you say, "Here's Bertel. He's got these big, massive dumbbells. We've lifted them up, mate, and given the dumbbells, but he couldn't even get any reps for them." So we knew it was all bullshit. You know, the things that we used to see. So what they used to do is they'd have you training when areas after a 3-hour workout, they'd go up and spray him with water in the face, looked like he's sweating like fuck. It was all photography. It was all that bodybuilding, all bullshit, smoking mirrors, all smoking mirrors bullshit. And most of them are picked before they even go on and win the shows because they bought products from a certain area and they're guaranteed they're going to win it. So anyway, said Dave Williams that he could fight. Dave Williams was about 17 stone and he was a top fighter in the area. He never got beat for 12 years. But then I was about 20-year-old, I think, 19, 20. I think it was Tyson was fighting the fight. I went to go in this club. It was called Sandpiper in Redcar. So goes up to Sandpiper. I was with my Uncle Tam, TEM, Scottish Million Thomas, what you call him, Tam. So he goes in, this club goes up the stairs. And like I say, I was 19, coming up for 20, near Christmas time. And I went upstairs, didn't drink, just drank orange and water. And he was stood, and he used to have a big white shirt on, so he looked even bigger. He's about 5'8" and about 70 now, so massive forearms. This is George Fawcett. No, sorry, this is Dave Williams. So everyone was scared of him. Red Card beat Peter O, the legendary Peter O, beat him twice as well, so he could fight. So the next minute, I got to win anyway. I nudged the drink and it spilled like a tiny little bit of coke. I'm sorry, mate, are you drunk or something? I said, "Don't drink." So I got in the club and he looked at me. I looked back at it. I wasn't scared of it, but I couldn't have beat him. He was too good for me. I was really fucking well, 30.5 stone at the time. So I looked at him and I'll get you come one day. So anyway, I goes in the club. Tyson was fighting and he come. I think it was Bunch Smith he was fighting. He had to draw, I think. It was like he never got beat. It was the first draw he had. So anyway, I goes to the gym. So there used to be the Olympia gym, and then there was the chapel gym. So I used to train at the chapel gym. So I was training at the chapel gym, which was a gym. It was called the chapel gym because it used to be a chapel, it used to be a church. So they made it into a gym. So we went in there. So I'm training on the way. He comes in with Craig Howard. Now Craig Howard was Eddie Elwood's mate. Craig was like better bodybuilder then. Elwood was better later on. But Craig was into the drugs and that. He was like he was a proper lad, you know. And that's how Elwood stole his routine, how he bought, how he posted, how he did all. He copied off Craig Howard, and he's smiling at me how the way he talks. He copied off Craig Howard because he didn't have. He was pure fake Elwood, pure bullshitter. So this bloke come in, Craig Howard. I only ever seen him a couple of times, and he worked the doors, and he was into fucking steroids and all that shit. I wasn't into now. I was just training on the eating lots of protein stuff. So they come in to try and bully me, and the lads will back you up because there was about 7 or 8 lads in there with me from that gym. And oh, were you drunk? I said, I told you that's 2 nights ago I wasn't drunk. I don't drink. And I was benching, even though I was that skinny, I could do three plates each end. And they were like, fucking hell, he's strong, isn't he, for a young lad? Anyway, he came, he went, are you all right then, son? I went, yeah, I'm all right. So because I never backed down, he didn't say no. I would have got beat in the fight, I know I would have, but they went anyway, left the gym. So later on, going back to the gym where the other gym was called the Olympia Gym, that was like the top gym, one of the best in England. Kev Kilty told me all this before. So this Dave Williams is in the gym training, he's massive and he's squatting 500 pounds and shit like that. So I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I was about 24, 25. So there was a lad in the town, he was a spray painter and he used to do cars. So Dave Williams gave him 200 ecstasy, but they weren't ecstasy, they were aspirins or something he gave him. He was a good lad. Ali White, they called him. But he only weighed about 7-8 stone. Dave Williams is about fucking 18 stone. He had a girlfriend there called Diane. She was horrible cunt. She's one of them who used to like watching him beat people up, proper bully. So I'm on the seafront and I'm in a Cosworth, Ford Sierra Cosworth. And he's in he pulls up and it was called, what the fuck do you call them? I can't remember the name of the fucking car now. It's an orangey coloured car. I can't fucking think of the name of it. He pulls up with his car anyway. I couldn't see it in my head. I can't get the name. He pulls up with his car, all fancy car. Oh, I can't remember the fucking name. So anyway, he pulls up. I said, here you go. And Craig Howard was there because I ended up. This is about a couple of years. This is years later. I ended up being friends with Craig. He was at the bottom watching. He was in a 911 Porsche with Chino. So Chino said, oh yeah, I'll pay the bash this cunt. I said, it's time to do him anyway. I said, I'm going to have to fight with the cunt. So I went over and get out of the car. He wouldn't get out of the car. I knew he got the name of the car. He wouldn't get out of the car. So anyway, come at me, and he's done the same thing. But he tried to grab me by the legs, picked him up like that, and the end I threw him right over the top of a red car. In Red Car, the place called Red Car, but a red car there. And I threw him over the top of the car, and he fell in the top of the car, but he fell on the floor. I put my chest on him. I was about 22 stone, I think. Put my knee on his chest, and just hit him in the eyes, let him punched him in the face, and then got on top of him. And I put my thumbs in his eye and bust all his eyes hanging out, fucking pouring the blood. His right eye, left eye, both eyes were poked his eyes right away and gouged, but his eyes in half out. And he had to be on bandages on for about 14 days. So his dad was Don Williams. He came back from America and he had a meet with me, give me £2,500 not to have a fight with him, but he bullied me for years. He bullied everyone. He used to bully everyone in the gym, everyone in the doors. He was a pure fucking bully. And after that fight, he was never seen again. He fucked off to Australia. He'd never come back in the country. Pure shitbag. Oh no, I tell you, I've seen him twice. Once I seen him in the club in Stockton, and once I seen him in fucking the Eclipse. And then after that, he went to Emerson. He went to Australia. Never come back. Like pure bullying bastard he was. But the lad who he beat up, he broke his ribs and everything. He was only 7 stone. So that was him. There was no one else to beat. Red Car beat them all. And then I was out. I used to work in a club I used to go in Manhattan's. I used to go in there. That was the club. So we goes in there. Peter Roy was the top fighter. He used to fight at Conquer Wood in Eston, Peter. He'd offer you out for a fight. Shirt off, fighting and bare knuckle fighting, old school, like gypsies. And he could fight Peter, really good technical boxer. Better boxer than I was, but not a better street fighter. So this fucking, I'm in there one night, there's about 30 lads in there who work for me. I had from Whitby, Bridlington, York, all them places, all the way up, right up towards Sunderland, anywhere boxed off, all over Stockton, Hartlepool, Middlesbrough, all Stockton, everywhere. I had all the rave clubs. Because when I was doing the doors, you were getting £2 a man. So it's £2 a man. You were getting the ecstasy tablets, paying £4 for them. You were getting £16 profit off the ecstasy, giving somebody £2 for selling, they were happy. So you're making £14 for one ecstasy. So why would you have a doorman working for you, making £2 and you have to, and then if say 4 the doorman get the flu, you know, well, I'm not going to get another fucking 4 doorman tonight. So it was a nightmare. So I packed the doors in. That's when Elwood started getting the doors in the area because I had them all first. So I gave them up because there was more money in the rave clubs. There was no money on the little pubs and that. So we had boxed all the ecstasy off, read them all over different towns, all over the different North East side, them, Sunderland, everywhere. So go up there with Eddie Bug, loads of stories to tell you up there as well. So this fucking lad's come in this club. He's about 6 foot, 6'4", and he's in. He goes, "Oh, I'm ex-army, Brian. I've heard all about you." And he was nice at first. But now you mate, sometimes you get that familiarity breeds contempt. He went, "Oh, I'm a tester for people like you." I went, "What do you mean, son?" He went, he was about 2 years younger than me. I was about 20, 26. I think he's about 23, 24. He said, "I'm the ex-heavyweight champion. I'm the ex-super heavyweight champion of the armed forces, or the army." So I'm in the army. He said, "But all the armed forces, like the Navy, the army, and the RAF." But no, that's absolutely marvellous, that, mate. I said, "Brilliant, that." But I was only on 2 charges, but I've broken 2 people's jaws. And when my hands are faster than yours, and I'm a bit taller than you, and I'm this, that, and the other, I mean, fuck off. And I'm in my head, I think, "Awful." Anyway, so I said, "He get a knee." So he had a knee. He was all right. Then he come over again. When I think I could beat, I think, "Well, you being too big, you'd be that slow and all this fucking shit." So I said, Mallory said to him, "Behave. Brian's a different fucking thing from you. It's totally different in the street than what you do in the ring. He's totally too big for you, too strong." Then Goosey told him off, and then another kid told him off. And Peter, anyway, he started to have a fight with me. Anyway, he fucking stepped forward, and I went bang right on the chin, hit him. The deck like a bag of shite. Richie Horsey was there, seeing it. Vulture, a few other people from Hartlepool. I went, "Fucking hell." Then Peter O used to be at the back. There used to be tables, and he jumped up the 2 tables. And the seats to come and help me. He was a really good lad, Peter. And I sparked this fucking lad. So I said, "I guess I must be the fucking Army or Navy, RAF, fucking whatever, fucking champion, you daft cunt." Anyway, he woke up and he come back and apologised. Fucking, I didn't fucking make a mess of him. No, really hurt him. And I said, "Was that fast enough for you when he woke up?" Because he couldn't wake up for ages. He was fucking gone on the floor. Yeah, so yeah, I used to have fucking fights every day of the week. There was not a day went by I never went out of the house taxing someone, kicking doors in, fucking taxing cars off people, just scumbags calling, slagging me. I never taxed anyone who didn't deserve it. It was always people going to shoot me, comes to my house, I'll shoot him, comes to my house, I'll do this and all that shit. Certainly be a big man. So I worked on the door with a lad he was the best fighter in Gisborough, big lad, about 6'2", 6'2.5", blonde hair, did loads of football, and he played rugby and all that shit, but he was into the boxing as well. So when I worked on the door, when I was only about 20, he was about 20, about 3 or 4 years older than me. So he was up 24, 25, I was up 20, 21. I worked on the door in a place called Saltburn, where Mark Emerson's from. So you used to go to the pub, and what you used to do, you used to get there. I used to get the bus there, get dropped off at the top, and you had to walk down the bank. It's like that, the bank, walking on the bank. So you walk down the bank, you have to walk around. So you get in the club, and it was called Fillmore's, and it was a beautiful nightclub, beautiful. But I'd never seen ecstasy and all that shit before. I just went in. Anyway, I was only young, and I'd never seen ecstasy. And they're all in with like these gas masks on, and they're all walking around with these fucking this noise, mate, like fucking gas masks in the wall, them on. And I could smell Vicks. I went, "What's that? What are you doing with that Vicks?" He went, "Oh, we put that inside the masks, and then we put it in our nose, and then we take the ecstasy." What the fuck's ecstasy? Don't know what the fuck they're on about. And then they're off their head on acid and ecstasy, And they're all walking around with like space, like orange, like that colour orange there, like boiler suits, and these fucking gas masks on. It was like being in a fucking, like in a fucking, in another world, like in the future, like the world's been blew up or something. I went, "What the fuck's?" And Mel and Kim was on. Respect Yourself. I remember them two had been on, not live, just singing. So he was there, went to go me for about a year or so. And what happened is people would come in and they would get dropped off in a taxi or dropped off by the husband or whatever, or get the bus there. and then they walk down the bank and used to go in the cloakroom and they'd pay £2 for the court, £1 for the court and £2 for the ticket, or £2.50 or whatever it was. So what they used to do, they used to put buses on at the end of the night because the club was in the middle of nowhere and there was no buses after 11 o'clock, so the club didn't shut till 2 o'clock. So the council made them put it on, like the council got the buses and they used to charge them, say, £2, £53, whatever it was, for the court and the ticket, and then they would walk up the bank and get on the bus. It's like bus 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe have 6, 7, 8, 10 buses, holding about 1,500 people. So local people just walk home and stuff. But the problem with that is when you've had a fight with the lads inside, then you have to. My job was not just having to put them out. So I was fighting with about 10 of these woolly backs, put them out, and about 4 of them fucking ran off. And he hit one, it didn't hit mad, he put him on his ass. And they went out, so I'm walking up the bank, going home, and I've got to get on these fucking buses now. So I got on the bus, I went, oh, for fuck's sake, there's them lads I was fighting with them, like 6, 7, 8 lads on the bus. I'm on my own now. And I've got to get on the bus and go home, and the driver was a fucking pussy, or a wanker, what are you, young kid? So I've got to get on the bus for these. So anyway, I got on the bus, and I said, look, so this lad started anyway, I opened the door and I threw him out on the back of the bus, because he opened the back door and threw him on the floor. I said, that's it, you're fucking gone now, you fuck off. So he had to walk home. And they went, oh, mate, what it is, he's going to have to walk about 8 miles. And he said, by the way we live. He said, can you let him back on? I promise. I said, look, if I let him back on, you better stop him from having to go at me. I said, because I'm on my own, you daft cunts. I went, no, we won't promise you, we'll give you our word. Anyway, I opened the door, let him on. He went, oh, cheers, mate, I'm really sorry, and all that. So later on, about 2 weeks later, the same kids, when I was in the club, I had trouble with these other kids from somewhere else, from Dormanstown, I think they were from. So started fighting me, and I was on my own, because I was upstairs on my own. So I was young. The older men were on the door, like Kit the Bushbeast's dad was Norman, and there was Steve Brady, who was the ABA champion boxer, and there was 4 or 5 other lads, but they wanted me because I was strong as fuck. I was like about 21, super strong. Anyway, it goes, yeah, I've never had that stuff now, not for me. So I've gone in the club, and there's been a kick-off with these other lads from just past Redcar, Dormanstown way, and about 10 of them are kicking off, all fucking big drinkers. And they were all kicking off anyway, fucking. So I'm in the club and I'm fighting them anyway. I'm near these fucking stairs. I nearly threw the lad off the top of the stairs. Anyway, the lads who I threw out the week before and I let them back on the bus, they jumped them and helped me. I was like, I got big because there was fucking 7, 8, 9, 10 of them, and I was only a kid at the time. But they all jumped on and helped me. It was good. One of them was a DJ, a professional DJ. He used to go abroad and do the stuff in Ibiza and all them places. Yeah, but some fucking fights in my time. So this lad, Esther, used to work with me, big lump of a lad. So he used to knock around with a lad called Ginger Allen. So we goes, I'd met him all them years ago. He thought, I can beat Cockerill. So I'm in this club, which is the one where they knocked the army lad out. So I'm in there. It was called Manhattan. It used to be called Manhattan, so they changed it to the Powerhouse. And that was the rave club. If you put it in Manhattan or the Powerhouse, you'll put it in, you'll hear them, the Powerhouse Redcar, and you'll hear him saying Big Brian Cockerill in your house, and he'll say Brian Cockerill, the original Eclipse posse, the original Eclipse. Well, that means Eclipse was the very first rave club in the northeast, which is what I had, and I run the doors there, and I run the drugs in there and everything allegedly, and I boxed every fucking thing off, all this shit, whippy and everything boxed off. So I'm in there, I'm getting good out. So I'm about 24, 25 now. This lad's about 26, 27 now. So he's in his club saying, I think I can beat Brian now. I know I can beat him. He's thinking of me when I was 21, so I'm 24, 25, whatever now. So I'm fucking huge now. I'm 23 stone nearly. So he hasn't seen me, but he's heard me knocking all these lads out. So he's been trained to fight me for about 6 months, I got told. So I was with a lad called Flea. So he comes in the doorway, and the lad who owned it was called Appy, and he was from Asian lad from Pakistani lad from Darlington, and his brother. Anyway, he comes in, he went, I went, all right there, mate. Oh, you know what I'm saying, P.S.? He went, oh, yeah. His mate said to me, oh, yeah. And he said, I want to fight you. I went, you what? He said, I want to fight you. So I've gone around to the side like this. So what most people do is, if you're standing straight like this, if you're standing straight, what they do is, they'll start putting the left foot forward. So watch their eyes, because they'll do that. They'll look down with their feet and they move their left foot forward, because they're going to throw a right hand on you. 90% of people can only throw a right hand. Nobody can hardly throw a left hook. unless you've been trained for years. So what they do is, unless you're left-handed, so what they do is, yeah, we're on with Paddy at 9 o'clock. After I'm going to be on 8:30, then I'm going to go back on at 9 o'clock with Paddy. So anyway, I can see him setting me up. So how you can tell they dip the shoulder like this, the shoulder will dip. So they'll pick their hand up then to throw the punch at you. So when they do that, you can see when they do that, you can see that's going to come. So all I did is I was like this in front. He was in front of me. So I got my left foot and fell forward and stood that way. So he can't throw a punch then. He can only throw left. But I know he can't throw left too. So he did it again. So he sneaked his foot across again and tried to get around me again. I just stood over him again that way, like that side on. He couldn't throw the left hook. I knew this time I went boom right on the fucking chin. Hit him. He went down. No, I'm lying. Sorry. Yeah, did he hit him? He went down. He got up. He run at me. I went bang, nutted him right in the fucking nose. His nose split from there to there, right across his face. He jumped up again and went bang. I said, I've dropped you with 2 headbutts, you daft cunt. With a snake, I thought, I've had enough. I said, wait a minute, you want to fight me 10 minutes ago? You want to beat me up? You're going to do all this and be big, you're not so fucking tough now. He said, that's what he said to me. He said, I'm the best fighter in Gisborough. I'm going to knock him out and bashed him. I went, hey, I'm the best fighter in Gisborough now. Fucking devastated. And all the time, just stood. Lee Little was there, God bless the black lad. He's gone, he's died. Mick Starr was there, he's died. Another one gone, fucking all dead. Peter O, he was there, he's dead. There's about 6 people in that club that Harry, my mate, Harry from Hartlepool, he's dead. They're all dead then. But yeah. Because never mind. Yeah, Peter as well. In case because I broke red pelvis and fractured my mind. Yeah, mate. So yeah, I'll just finish this piece, son. We'll get back. So Cushy, okay, but yeah, they've all tried these fucking top fighters from all over the place, from different towns and everything, and I fucking destroyed them. When I put myself as Britain's hardest man in the book, no one come forward in them 20 odd years to fight me from any country around the world. Not one person offered me out for a straightener. Not one single person, because I was destroying people in the day. And now they want to fight me now because my hands are fucked and I'm full of injuries and I've had 2 massive operations. I'm fucking nearly 60-year-old. So they all want to fight me now. But they still wouldn't come to that country. You stand there like a fucking lemon top. Them lemon tops are lovely at Redcar. You've got to get, if you ever got a Redcar, go to an ice cream shop. It's called Pasito's on the front. It's the best ice cream in the whole world. It's beautiful. If you ever go to Saltburn, go down the bank. There's a fish and chip shop at the bottom. It's better than the one in Whitby. Best fish and chips in England. Yeah, so they've all tried to fight me over the years. These top fucking fighters and people from different towns have had fights for me. Went on different places and destroyed them. Absolutely destroyed them. And I thought, who's the one I thought? I'm trying to think. Yeah, so goes to the club with Terry Dicko. There's me and Terry. I could sit here off, and I've got hundreds and hundreds of fights I've had. So I've got to remember I've been working on the doors. I was fighting since I was 15. When I beat the best fighter, 19, 20-year-old. I was beating that 15-year-old who had a lifting seat. Then they were all travellers. I beat every fucker down that lane. I was the best fighter in that area in Hartlepool when I was a kid. So, oh shit, where was he at there? I lost this fucking story where I was going there. Shit. So when you hear me talk about one, you forget about the other. Oh shit, I was going to tell you a good story there. Fucking hell, I've lost it. Oh, nightmare with you there, isn't it? Fucking hell. I'll tell you one about Ernie Beauty anymore. So it goes to, I'll remember it. So Ernie comes down, so we get to the door, we were doing the Coliseum. We had it all boxed off, I had all the ecstasy in there again. And in there with Ernie, so he said, how many Dorman do you think we need? I said, we don't need any Dorman, Ernie. Yeah, but there's going to be about 1,500 people. And I said, listen, I've got it boxed off, don't worry. Most of these people know me in Teesside. I said, nearly everybody knows me. He said, we can't wait at all, Brian, with no Dorman. I said, we fucking can. And then he used to get 600 quid, I used to get a pound of it, and I used to come away. So I used to have, what you used to do in the old days, you'd have one on this side, clicking ones in and clicking ones out. Now, why you have to have that is because the fire safety laws. So you click in, so it's 250 in, 150 out. So it's like, you know what's happening on the how many's in the place. So then you stop it at a certain. If there's too many in. So anyway, we're in there, and then he's waiting the dogs. I said, "Oh, be alright." So these Jimmy and Gary up clever cunts. So when we got the fucking Elwoods later on, when I was there, Elwood only came in when I got bad off the good door. I wasn't allowed to go near any Elwood in his dorm, and I wasn't allowed to go to the club where Elwood was. I wasn't allowed to go to fucking Elwood's house or any of the fucking doors or nothing. We got the cops on me, made statements, all of them made statements. So I was bad out of teeth, out of my own area. I had to be in the house every night at 6 o'clock because they all grassed me up. So me anyway. So I'm doing the club there. So we're going in. So I says, right, how much does the DJ get to the owners? They said, oh, well, it's your area, what do you want? I said, well, just give me £1 a man, like the DJ gets. He said, okay, we'll do that then. So it goes in, I went, oh yeah, easy wage is £550. I went, you what? I said, you know what it is? I said, please don't insult my intelligence. I said, I know many people are in here just by looking at me mostly. I said, but please don't, because you won't like me, because I'll be a nightmare for you. He went, what's going on? He went, I said, £1 a man. He said, yeah. I said, well, let me just tell you, see that lad there? Well, come here. He's got the clicker. And the other one's got the clicker going out. I've got 2 kids, I give them 50 quid each a night. They didn't know, they were up the top of the stairs. So I knew exactly how many people were in that fucking club. I said, you owe me £2,500, £2,550, I think it was. And they had to pay it. There was over 2,000 people in the fucking club. So cheeky cunts trying to get away, give me 550 quid, I think it was. And it was 2,000 short, sneaky cunts. So I ended up taxing the both. I took 40 grand with the ecstasy off them, 2,000 ecstasy doves I took off them. And I taxed them 40 grand with 20 quid each. But I give the lads who fronted it for me, and I give them like 6,000 each, 600 each. So they got 1,200, and I got the rest. Yeah, Peter, you okay? Peter, yeah, good, God praise, love, and Kenneth Brindle, right, William Cush, yeah, Emerson, wow, mate, almost past. Yeah, so when I went to Ernie was wanting me to go, he come up there Sunderland with me because he wanted me to go up there. So I goes up Sunderland with Ernie on the weekend because I was bad off the fucking doors in Teesside. I couldn't go out. In the end, I got it lifted. I was on there where I was banned not to go out for 12 weeks. And that's when I bashed Elwood's dorm in the nightclub in Manhattan. Ask anyone in Teesside, anyone will tell you I bashed all his fucking door. I bashed his doorman, I got one of them stabbed up. I bashed his brother. He did fuck all, daft cunt. Not a single thing did he do to me. And he's seen me twice, once in the street and once in a pub. Never did a thing, not a thing. Don't forget to push the like buttons, guys. He's never had a fight with anyone in this fucking up to the northeast in his life. Even Paddy said the same. Top fighters I've never heard of him apart from being a bodybuilder. You know yourself, bodybuilders can't fucking fight. They're stiff as fucking balls after about 4 or 5 punches thrown, they're out of breath. They're full of water, tons of water, and like water babies. So yeah, so I go to Sunderland then, he goes to this club. So he goes in, there's about 12, 15 dollars in this club. They took over this club from out of the town. And then he had all the other doors, and there was like, I think there was about 12, maybe 12, 15 dollars in. They were all in white jackets on and black dicky bows instead of having black jackets and white dicky bows. Or black jackets and white shirts and black dicky bow. These all had white jackets, like different. He goes in, this doorman stopped me. I walked in, goes in the side, and we've been Annabelle's. Was on the front. I looked after that woman. And then we looked after Gina G. Gina G was on one night. We went to a club called I'll go back to that anyway. So I'm in this club, this other one, and the doorman coming in. The doorman were in like an arch, like a shape, about 6 of them. I went, these cunts think they're going to have a go with me today. And then he's like to the side of me, he said, oh, they'll get it. I said, oh, you just watch fucking me, right? He's out. I said, do you want to go? Do you want to fucking go, do you? Come on then, come on. Went, no, Brad, we don't know trouble. We just want to see, you're not going to kick off here with us, are you? You and Eddie. So we don't know trouble, honest, we don't know trouble. But they did, but they didn't realise I had the bottle to off the cunts out. They shit themselves. So when I come out, I pulled the leg on the door. He's a big lad, about 18 stone. And you talk to me again, you better stop me coming in the club, you daft cunt. You know exactly who I am. Don't disrespect me. I wouldn't do it to you if you were in my area. Or if you were someone out from out the town and you just take the fucking piss and you was okay. So I comes up to this woman's fighting with this man in the street, with a bag, and knocked him out, like half knocked out. big fucking perfume bottle. I've been there a few times off with them, but them bottles, I've got them in the fucking bag. Fucking nightmare. So she's hitting with the bag. And there's about 50 people stood outside trying to get in this club. It was chocker. And I'm breaking them up. So the next minute, I'll grab the lad by his arms. And she's going, look after my husband, girl. She starts hitting me with the fucking things. I'm holding her back. I'm holding her down here and I'm holding him at the same time. Next minute, this coppers come on, grab me. I'm, what are you doing, you stupid cunt? I picked him up. I went, what are you fucking doing? Put him down. I said, what are you doing? He went, oh, you're under arrest. You fight with these and all that. I went, I wasn't fighting with anyone. Anyway, he come over. Then anyway, there was another copper across the road being watching the fight. He come, come here. He helped. Put me in the back of the van there. And this copper come on, a young copper, about 22. He went, no, that big lad there stopped the fight. They were fighting each other. Them two won't lock her up. You need to get her to the van. She's crazy, yeah. And he said, sorry about that big lad. I went, that's all right. But I would have been locked up there. He was there that night. And he was with us. So I've gone down one night. And he was on. He'd had two fights with two people. He was already on where he's going to get remanded. This lad was the third best fighter in Sunderland. I won't say his name because obviously I'm friends with him now. So I go down. So I'm going to fight such and such. He said, but I might get locked up. I said, well, I'll fight him. And I went to this club. It was called the Nightclub. You had to go up all these steps, like at the very top, and you went in these elevator things, went down it. You went inside. It was huge, big nightclub. It was like a Woolworths type of place. No, Woolworths the old days where you used to have we used to stand on the thing and you go down the belt thing. I can't recall them, conveyor belt is it. So we're going down that anyway. Gina G was there. Just a little bit. So I had to look after her. She only sang 2 songs. And we sat anyway. She bought us bottles of champagne. £300 bottles of champagne. She got us Gina G. So anyway, we were there that night. It was fucking class. You know, the night out, I'd been in jail. Not long before as well. But I used to go up there all the time with her, and we used to go and get burgers and get meals out of restaurants and that. I used to go every weekend. There was never any trouble in any of the clubs. I used to walk around with a big Brian Lofton used to be there. From Nams, Wayne, Bob Raw, what was the one called? Ian Freeman, not the travelling lads. Ian Freeman, there was a world champion there, but world champion cage fighter, he top of the fucking range fighter and great lad. He helped him on the doors when he got jail. I've been everywhere. Can't live in an open prison. Kept left. Yeah, he's fucking mad. Danny G couldn't fucking sleep. He tried to put it on my toes. I said, little cunt. I went, listen, you daft cunt. I'll meet you anyway. You want Liverpool now? I'll come meet you right now. Before I was poorly. I did it with Decker Higgy. He phoned the police on me. They're all mouthpieces when I come on. I offer them all out. The fucking Decker phoned the police on me. It was Dodgy Dave who was talking to. Who my phone him, Dave? He went, oh, Brian Cockerill. I'll get him to put it on the phone call where he said, I want to make a phone call about Brian Cockerill. He's come to fight me. I offered him out at the tarmac, not in the ring. I stood at the tarmac. Shitbag phoned the police on me. Carlisle police he phoned. There was a woman come on the phone. Somebody, if you go on my YouTube channel and look in the shorts, it's called the short videos, you'll see him. You'll hear him talking on the phone, grassing me up the cunt. Shitbag him like I couldn't fucking fight sleep with that cunt. Yeah, so yeah, I just went back to put the 20 minutes thing on. How long have I been on? 53. How long have I been on now? It's at 8 o'clock. Give me 20 minutes or something. Yeah, so I've had all these fucking fights, all these people, destroyed them in the fights. These silly cunts talking shite. Come to Teesside, that's the tweet on Teesside, go to Weston, go to Middlesbrough, go to Stockton, go to Billingham, go anywhere, Hartlepool, they'll all tell you I'm no fucking liar. Link Flower York here. I look Flower, Hangman Audits, Andy W. Knows Franklin. Keep thinking, but we all know who's the best driver. Keep thinking that, but all know who's the best driver. Yeah, coffee and pinned. No, got offered a big job this year. I couldn't believe it. It's because she didn't have PayPal, but Body boy. And you know it's I'm not letting my log on PayPal usually just goes through. My hand's sore today, really bad, fucking terrible, I've got a fucking terrible bad hand. I'm trying to remember that fucking car. It's doing me head in, you know. It's like a burnt orange colour. Oh, what fucking the call it? I mean, that can't remember. Can't hear me nose again. I'm trying to remember the name of that car. It's getting on my nerves. Spot a sports car. They're about 35 grand now to buy. Opel Manta. Remember the Opel Mantas? That was it. Opel Manta. You had one of them that was fucking top of the range car he had. His dad was like a millionaire. He owned the Olympia gym. Dave Williams' dad. And his Mark was his brother, a multi-millionaire. But he went to America at 70 brought. So going back to the gym. So I'm training with Bertel Fox in the gym. And he's fucking monstrously big, training on the word. So I got to train with him. He showed me different tricks how to train and stuff like that. It was good being with him, but he wouldn't walk anyway. He was having something like 10 sausages and 10 pieces of bacon and fucking 10 eggs every day. And he was getting taxis down to the gym, taxi back to the fucking hotel, taxi back down to the gym. He was going fucking mental. Don Williams is fucking pulling his hair out because he was spending all the fucking money. Well, his bill was a fortune in the hotel and everything for the food he was eating. Taxi all the fucking time. He trained 3 times a day. He was very, very quiet. But he picked me to train. Of all the people in the gym, he picked me to train with. He knew that I was going 3 times a day myself. He was massive in, like, if you put in Bertel Fox, you'll see what a fucking size he was. He ended up killing his wife, and his wife and his sister, his wife and his the mother-in-law shot them to fuck in somewhere abroad, like Jamaica or something. Wasn't there. It was like a tropical island. He shot her to fuck in the house, killed her. He was going to get hanged, and he got reprieved. I think he's getting out. I think he's got out. Just got out. I think he's done about 40 years in jail. He had this big, beautiful island place where he lived. He was very racist. He didn't like white people as much. He was like slagging white people, but he was fucking brilliant bodybuilder. He got robbed because he was a black lad in 1983. He should have pissed it. But that's what was a fix again. Arnold, them shows that Arnold won. He won some of them. He didn't win them all. They were fixed. He definitely fixed. Because he was like in the movies, so you're going to pick somebody who was a black lad, like just a black lad going to win. He's never going to have that. He didn't have the charisma like Arnold. Didn't have the acting skills like Arnold. So they would rather have them Arnold because he'd make them hundreds of millions of pounds off the movies. I know it shouldn't be like that, but that's what it's about. On the coffee link, I don't know. Honestly, I haven't got a clue with these things. I haven't got a clue to turn the fucking thing off or on or anything. And I'm getting the blame for threats to shoot. That silly bastard. He's up his fucking head, did he? Beat the police again on me today, trying to get more fucking things to cops, but you can't put anything else in. It's going to the CPS now, trying to put more stuff in. He just can't stop making statements to people, grassing people up. If it's not me, it's somebody else he's grassing. He's mentally insane. I took my coffee just today. Oh, they're not posting close. Well, I think I might sort it later on. We'll come back on. An hour. Back's killing me. I'm not taking any meds yet because if I take them now, then I'll need them again later on. Yeah, so I think what I can say to you now. Opel Manta, that one, yeah. Mark Emerson. You remember the Mac? Fucking hell. Hot chocolate challenge. Hang on, what's the hot chocolate challenge? I'm going to put. Anyway, it was a miracle. I looked after their hot chocolate. Great, was it? Graham, something was called, I think. I looked after 4 tops in there. Like, with about 10 army fucking lads one night in there. In fucking. We goes in. So this girl comes up, she's off, when the 4 tops come on, can I go backstage and see him? I said, no, you can't. I said, because they've come on, they've flew from America, that it's Wednesday now. Tomorrow they're on top of the pops. I said, so they're going straight to the hotel. I said, I can't let you. Anyway, there was about 10 doormen on that night. So there was me, Cookie, John Black, Steve Colville, yeah, Bob Raw, Paul Cook, yeah, Tony Bucko, Tony Johns, Tony Stubbs, old dominant on that night because they finished early. So we came in and they were on hot chocolate. So they went on stage and they were doing the singing. We going local down at Acapulco when the music's on. Going local down at Acapulco. Music down there is so strong. So that was on singing. So she goes, I'm going backstage. You can't go. You have to stay there. Oh, you leave my sister alone. You what you're going to do? So he fucking tried to punch me, and she hit me with a fucking bag. Another one with a fucking bottle in no perfume. And it cracked right in my fucking head. Big fucking lump in my head. So I fucking grabbed her and just pushed her out of the way. Anyway, the boyfriend come in, her husband or whatever, and he tried to fight, knocked him out. And there was four total. There was 4 army lads in, but they're only about 12 stone. And daft little cunts that rode across the road, red berries. They think they're fucking hard. Don't get me wrong. I have the respect in the world for them, but they can't fucking fight when you fight to be 20 odd stone when you only weigh 12 stone. So if they went, I'd like to see you do that to me. And he stood with a toga, like a woman's fucking, like a fucking sheet on. He's got a sheet on, like an Arab in the desert. And he, for real, he's come at me and he thought, I've grabbed him, I've just picked him up, and I went, bang. I threw him into the other 3 fucking idiots, cell, went like Skittles all over the place. And then they run at me and I grabbed one by the throat and just threw him on the floor again. And they were unconscious, and where the wind winded them, fucking hit the floor really hard. So I've gone through there, and the other one's fighting with me, and I'm having a fight with this lad, and I've dropped 2 of them. I've gone right through all these fucking army lads, and I'm fighting with the one out the back door. All of a sudden, it starts fucking pouring down torrential rain. I'm on about like being in like the tropical forest. It was like, and it was pouring down in the back. There was a pipe. I remember being a drain pipe, and it was broke halfway down. So I was fighting this lad, he had him in the corner. And the water was pouring on his head coming out of the drain pipe, and I was going bang, 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 and all around his ribs, punching them all over the place, and they were pulling me off the doorman. Fucking get off me, you stupid cunt, because if someone's holding you like that, I've been there a few times when people grab your arms, you can't defend yourself, but then you get punched in the face off someone. So if you're going to do it, you should pull the people away that way and take them out of the way. So I fight with these about 10 army lads we'll fight with from over the army base. They only had the base across the road. Then they came back on this was Wednesday night it was, and anyway they came back on the next Friday. 3 of them come over and look, and he said, "Are we all right?" And he shook my hand on the door, and they were okay with us. They were just we've been away on manoeuvres. We were all fucking off our heads, Brian. Come in, Errol Brown, that's his name, yeah. Errol Brown, he was good. Yeah, that song, going low down in Acapulco. Oh, you fuck help them all. But he said, you fucking didn't laugh at me, he said, when you hit me with that body shot. But then people just move on. You know, these snivelling cunts go to the police on, like, they're that little dirty cunt. Go to Paul Massey. Yeah. I didn't meet Paul Massey, but my best friend who I was in jail with, a lad called Monkey Lyons, he was fucking extremely dangerous. He was known as Dr. Death, I think they called him. Because he got this lad and he cut his whole face off and pulled his full face off like a mask. And had his fucking skin, the whole thing, the fella's skin. He was padded up with like Monkey Lyons from Stockton. He was lethal with knives, and guns, really dangerous. So we got remanded. I was in the same place, him in Durham. So I'm in Durham, and there was a screw in there from Stockton. We knew him, and we had him boxed up. So I was getting bottles of whiskey and bottles. I didn't even drink whiskey, bottles of vodka. New Year, I'm sat on the pool table off my head eating ecstasy at 12 o'clock at night. Everyone's in fucking bed. And I'm on the pool table playing pool with the other lad with the light on with the screw at 12 o'clock at night. Then we were drinking that. We're off our fucking head, popping off our heads on ecstasy. And we got a little telly brought in about that big little Casey, they were called. And the lad waved it up on the wall for us. Yeah, fucking, we used to have all sorts of the screws, like the best of food and everything. They didn't dare say fuck all it was, didn't dare. The whole of it. I was like the only, it was like Teesside and Geordie and Sunderland people mixed, but they all knew me, you see, from in the day with the clubs and stuff. But that was in there. It was about 1994, I think it was in there. 2018, I was in there quite a few times. Durham. Met Big Graham in there in 1988. I was on remand for about 3 days. I got out after 3 days. Charges got the lad shit himself. Are you, Darren? You okay, brother? Yeah, I get it. I said to him, get a fucking punching outfit. I said, Darren G, I said, I thought you'd be this big ad guy. I'm going to meet at Liverpool. I thought you were going to come around the corner, the big top of the range BMW. I thought you were going to come around the corner in a fucking big, right, a man with a fucking Range Rover or something. what does he come round the corner on? On a fucking BMX, a 10-year-old's bike. You stupid cunt. BM fucking W. You came with a BMX, fucking 10-year-old's bike, you silly cunt. A grifter. I think it was a grifter he had. I said, listen, it's about 200 miles from Liverpool. I'll send you a puncher outfit now. I'll send you some spare tyres because by the time you get here, I'll be asleep, you silly cunt. He was going to come and get me on his BMX. BMX. The grifter. Silly cunt. Couldn't fight sleep. I'd slap him with one palm in my hand and take his fucking head clean off that little muppet. Oh, he was scary. Monkey Lion's really scary. He was in like the same with me. He used to got a lass called Jackie from Stockton. She used to come up and get us the steroids. I used to get a steroid on the visit. I'd take 2 or 3. When we was in Emmy month, then we started getting our own steroids, brought it off the screw. Screw was bringing it in for us. I had everything boxed off. When I was in Africa, I had it boxed off in there, every fucking jail. But I don't want to tell you all the stories tonight. So I'm going to have a come back on about 9 with Paddy, if he's want to come back on. And my back's fucking killing me. I'm going to have a little rest of the coffee. Be back on it now with Paddy Conroy if he's want to get on tonight. Yeah, that car, I couldn't remember that's what it was. Yeah, I remember it now. Yeah, he thought he was fucking. He was big. You could fucking fight, but I was only a kid. Bullied me, and you know, like you get revenge in the end. I got these cunts back. The ones who bullied me as kids, I got back. I remember one when I was a kid. Before I go, I worked in that club again, Henry Africa's, and this kid, he had blonde hair. He was about 25. No, he was about 5 years old with me. When that was about fucking 8, 9, 10, he used to beat fuck out all the time. So he came in this club one night. I thought, you cunt. His voice in my accent, Hartlepool accent. Do you remember me? He went, no. I said, I'm Brian Cockerill, the one who used to bully all the time, you cunt. I hit with this left hook, and in them days, you used to have like we used to open the door up. It was a ship. It was called the African Queen. It was a theme park, theme thing inside with all the African stuff and that. But they had the African Queen. That like it was a boat, but that was where the till was. You'd pay for your stuff. So over there was a hole in the wall. You'd walk into a cube like inside it like that, like a phone booth, and behind you it would just shut. I go to there and I hit him this right uppercut, fucking snapped his jaw. I've come out, anyway, the cops have come for me and I'm trying to get out the back way. So the wall's about 8 foot tall, can't go up the wall, too heavy. So there's about 4, 5, 6 down trying to push me up the wall. They've got me on the wall and I'm trying to walk. But I was really good with balance on walking on this wall, about fucking 8 feet, yeah. But my body weight, 23 stone, 10 pound weight. I walked along the wall and I got round the back alley and jumped off the wall. Oh, it was fucking mad. It was mad. Them days, nobody went to the police. No one ever went to the police. Nobody come to the door and said, "Oh, the police." The only time they come was that with him there. They never come like like gangs and that. They never like the wrecking crowd fights. I was about 20 fights with the wrecking crew. They never once went to the police on us. We never went to the police on them. It was just fights on the streets. When it was like we thrived in it. We loved it. It was fucking great. It was exciting. It was just one of the things you just got stuck in. I've got to sit here for fucking weeks telling you stories about the fights I've had all over the country now. They're down in fucking Leeds fighting the Leeds football fans. I was in the doors in Leeds fighting. I was fucking in the what you call it, in the town centre fighting. I was in there fighting with Leeds football fans in fucking York. It was the playoffs. Loads and loads of stories. Loads and loads of them. That's why I call the fucking tax man. All these stories are true because that's why I got picked for these documentaries. Your McIntyre's Underworld. I got picked for the fucking Get Good Nation, a Royal Moat documentary. The other one was about guns with the Manchester lads. I did one with them. I did one with Baird and Mahoney where I was picked in Faces of the Underworld book about the 50 biggest gangsters in Britain. I also got picked in Gangsters of the Underworld, Baird and Mahoney's documentaries. I also did another one with Dispatches about guns. And they're telling me about, I'm not a gangster, Eddie Elwood. Well, who the fuck are you then, Muppet? You've never been anyone, you daft cunt. You won a few shows and you've never been heard of for 20 years, you silly cunt. If you were this big, tough guy, why aren't you in these shows? Why aren't you in all these books? Why aren't you in all these documentaries? Why aren't you in all the newspapers? Why am I in all these, the Sun, the Daily Mirror, the Star, the fucking, every newspaper you think I've been in over the years, and all these books I've done, the best 22 street fighters in Britain, I was in that, and I was ranked number 1 by the author of the book. Said out of the 22 fighters, out of 300 odd interviews I've done, and I've took on pads, hundreds of people I've took on the pads. He said Brian Cockerill's a different breed than anyone else because when you look at him, you think he's going to be dead slow because he's that big, but he's not. He's exceptionally fast for a big man. Flexibility, his chin, his ability, his fitness, his feet work. He said when he was hitting me with them pads, I felt like my shoulder was going to come off. He said I couldn't wait to get off the pads, and that was Jugger. He's top of the range. He trains people. He used to bare knuckle fight for a living. He's a top fighter, and he said I would say Brian Cockerill, a fighter like him, only every 50 to 100 years comes around. He's exceptional. He come up with this big thing. It was in the Middle Evening Gazette, and Richie Horsey was at the other side of me. We mentioned Richie in it as well from Hartlepool. Nobody else got mentioned in it in the North East. No one, because he had never had that reputation. The tax and drug deal wouldn't dare go in a place where he had his way with guns. He'd fucking shit himself. He's got no ass, a big shit bag. Stood with that little fucking mouse. Dumbledore. Sykes Ghost is going to get, Sykes Ghost. Look at the insanity in there. Sykes Ghost. Fucking Sykes Ghost got all of the other one, hasn't it? Fucking bum. Vaseline boy. He's a laughing stock in England. Even Paddy said it. No, he said I've never heard of Elwood have a fight with not one single man. And Eddie said, he said I've never heard Eddie would ever have a fight with anyone. Bodybuilding, yeah, but now elsewhere, a few doors. I've never heard of a fight with anyone, not one single person, because he hasn't. His dog did the fighting, and he phoned the police. He also make statements against people. He used to have a thing called pub watch where they grass people up. And one of my friends who was a traveller from this area, just up Boutsfield, he went to have a fight with him and knocked his mate out. And what they've done is they got him on pub watch, and what they've done is they had a beer mat, and they had the lad's face on it. So it said on the beer mat, if you see this man in the pub, so you got a number like a crime number, you phone the police, and the police would come and put the person out of the pub. That's what they've done to be made. The travelling lads, that's fucking how hard they are. They were getting the lads' names put on, the travelling lads' names put on beer mats. So if they were in the pubs, they'd phone them up and get them put out. That's not a fight, man. You don't go to the police when you fight, when you have it out. But he never done that shit back. He always phones the police. He always goes to court. He always makes statements against people. Jimmy Blaze, respect me, like Peter slammed into it before. Whereas Jeff Collins, tell us some stories about over the border. Over the border, it wasn't that many. I had a fight, the lad who killed Lee Duffy. So we're over the border. It was my birthday. Peck was with us, Terry DeCall. We all had Dave Woodyer, Kenny Woodyer, Big Andrew Woodyer, about 22 stone. And we're in a pub called a rough place off the border, stabbing, shooting, fucking. So we've been out in the rave. So I've been in a rave, and we're in the pub next day. We're fucking knackered, being on the all night as you're coming down. So the lad who had a fight with Lee comes in, big fucking lump of a lad, about 18 stone, about 5'9". And so he starts fighting this lad called Elvis Tummo, who was a pro boxer. And he was beating him, and then the lad who killed Lee starts hitting him with a stone. I said to these two mates, these were big lads, one was about 17, so one was about 16 stone. Dad was millionaire, this lad, and he had a BMW with him. So I said, I'll stop the fight. So I had a big gold chain, so I used to have 3 big chains, but I had a massive one worth over 30 grand. And he had loads of different things, fucking like a bodybuilder on there. He had a chain and a bodybuilder on there. And then a barbell on that one. I had a link chain. I had loads. I had a 25 grand watch. You just spent your money on fucking shite, you know, when you had that much money. So anyway, next minute he grabs this chain he had, and tries to bite me. So the tables were them big, massive cast iron tables. They weighed about 50-60 pounds each. So I pinned him on the table, grabbed him by the throat, and I was going bang, bang, bang. Headbutting about 15 times. Headbutting, I cracked all his nose, cheekbone, everything smashed to pieces. Battered him all of them. When the fight all tired with him, and I went through a punch, and I kicked him up the arse. Instead, there was a kick up the arse from Lee Duffy. I beat him. Everyone's talking about that as well. So yeah, just there's that many fucking stories could be all right. And then another one, I was out with Terry from over the border. We went to up we went to the club, and then we went to a rough club, which was Blazers. We used to go to. We went to Birches Fest, which Stockton. Always people getting stabbed in there off the crew I used to run about with. So I'm in there. There's a lad, a big, massive lad. This lad, about 6'5", and he was like the best fighter in Thornaby. This lad, not a big place, probably 1,000 people or something. Thornaby. Anyway, he's fucking in there, and I'm in this club. There's there's 4 big lads. They're all about 6'6" or something. They're all, when you get a family, they're all fucking massive. They're in the pub, but they're not fighting with me. So they're arguing with each other, these 2 lads. So I've grabbed one and I bit him. He's hit the floor, and they've gone out of the pub and went. So the next minute, this dog run over and I punched him in the face. I didn't realise it was John the called. I went, oh, sorry, I got that. Fucking I apologise, mate. I got him a drink. Anyway, I came in the next week with Terry. So I'm upstairs. Like, all right, John. All right. The dog would talk to me. Goes upstairs. I'm thinking, the carrying coke. Can I go over outside, right? Yeah, of course you can. So to drink out with us. He went, oh, your apology is not accepted. He said, I want to straight away now. I went, oh, you stop being fucking daft. I'll get you a drink. Oh, you fucking. It was one of them. It was just a pure accident. I just seen somebody coming at me. I thought it was a lad because he's quite big bloke as well, you see. So I thought it was that lad, one of his brothers. So anyway, he wouldn't accept my apology. Anyway, I fucking hit him right on the chin, pushed him right in the corner like that, and I nutted him. And I bit his nose, but I didn't bite it right off. I just bit a big chunk out of his nose, and I've dropped glass on the floor. Anyway, the dog coming, oh, he's glassed him. I went, here, you couldn't grab him. But there's the fucking glass on the floor there, that cunt. There it is, you scruffy cunt. I never glassed no one. I bit his fucking nose right through his nose. And what he'd done is years ago, he dived in a swimming pool, and his head hit the bottom of the floor and cracked all his skull up and smashed his skull up and said he had a bit of mental problems. He was mental, always like stabbing people, he was fucking crackers and things. But after that night, when I came in, Terry Dicko's one night, he was there sitting. I was going to relax and thought about it. Do you want another go outside? He went, no, I don't. Right, I'm going to go because my back's going to come back on at 9 o'clock for Paddy Dog. 10 to 9 will probably be on. No, I'll have to wait till 9 to come on. So if you want to rest for a bit, come back on with Paddy for an hour. Oh, my bag, bloody back. Want to rest then?
Yeah, okay. Hold on, you say camera. Yes, hang on.
You all right? You all right, mate? Hey?
He said he'll come down, that was pain.
Oh, great.
I said he'd stay at the bungalow.
Yeah. The fucking dit's killed me. You're right, hand.
Hey, hold on, I just checked. He said that'll be fast. Right, that's